the debate that's raging all over the internet hit our airwaves on 106.7 The Fan and the Grant and Danny radio program.
Oh.
Who would win in a fight? One gorilla?
Oh, man.
Or 100 men?
Oh, no.
And I want to know if you agree or disagree. And in fact, several listeners have sent me direct messages on Instagram today to make sure that I got you to weigh in on this. So I will pay that off. My take was, and I went around the room to try to get conviction and agreement, and I was at least 0 for 2. I might have been 0 for 3 yesterday in the studio. Toby, I think, agreed with me, but only, I couldn't tell. He said he was afraid of the gorilla, so he was going to say what he needed to say so the gorilla wasn't mad at him or something.
Okay.
Here's my take. 100 men beat the gorilla. I think people are insane.
Insane.
The people that are saying the gorilla wins are not giving 100 men and their wit and their smarts and their strength enough credit. They're acting like this one gorilla is going to do so much damage when I'm flanking him from all sides and we're tackling him, grabbing him around the legs and, putting him in a headlock. So I ask you, Danny Houtier, who wins in a fight, one gorilla or 100 men?
Gorilla, and it's not close. The insanity to think that any human being could do anything to a gorilla one-on-one without tools is nuts. Now, is there weaponry? Then it's a different story.
No, one-on-one, I agree with you. A gorilla
here's the mistake you're making.
Just Hulk smash every dude one by one.
Here's the mistake you're making. If 100 people were somehow able to influence directly the gorilla, there's not enough space and time to do that. At most, 3, 4, 5 at a time can get close enough to the gorilla to get annihilated and killed.
15? I'm going to say 15.
Oh, you mean the 15 dead people? Then the next 15 can come.
So here's my plan. Just
all dead.
Hear me out on this, and then you can pick it apart. Or maybe I'll convince you. We're locking arms, and we're going to have
instant deaths.
No, waves of men. I'm thinking 10 to 12 across, like 10 lines.
Now, how willing to die are these men?
Well, that's the other thing. The tip of the spear, you're dying for the cause of this hypothetical.
Yeah.
Where you just got to prove that you can beat a gorilla.
It's a tough sell.
It is. But just play
if we're going to win the gorilla fight, the U31 guys, you're coming from the front.
No, I said this yesterday. All 100 of us aren't coming home. We're doing this for a larger cause, right? I'm going to say as many as, as few as maybe 6 to 8, and as many as like 20 to 30 are probably not kissing their wives that night, okay? That's not how it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
But the rest of us get to persevere. So the way I see it is we're going to be in lines. So it's going to be like 10 or 12 across, 3 lines deep, and there's going to be 4 of us, 4 groups. Think about like sides, walls of a room, all coming at the gorilla from all angles. So in front of him, behind him, left and right, I'm going to say like 25, 30 guys each, all running at the same time, surrounding the gorilla. First group's going to got for sure. But slowly but surely, we're jumping on him. We're pinning him down.
So laughable.
We're holding him down.
You're not.
And we're just swinging, and we're trying to choke him out as best we can.
Yeah, again,
you're it.
Human beings are going to try to survive the encounter, which means they're automatically – it's death, instant death. If he decides it's your time, it's your time. There is no physical effect that a human being could cause this gorilla. You follow me? Like you punching him is like throwing a grape at him. Like it is as significant to him as an ant charging you, right? Or like, oh, there's 7 ants. Look out, and they're coming in for they're locked arms, like death.
This is an average size gorilla. It could be. We're not necessarily saying 600 pounds. It might be. It's randomized, right? It's like a 396-pound gorilla.
Do I get 100 Ken Shamrocks or the average dudes too?
I think they're average guys, but that's my point. What if we went the biggest? How about this? What if we went 100 hand-picked men like Braun Strowman and Andre the Giant and Mark Henry from WWE?
Like the best combatants we've got?
Yeah.
Hand to hand, like the Mountain from Game of Thrones?
Exactly. Against a random gorilla. I think we'd win that.
Now there's more of a chance.
Let's go.
It would still be death for every human if the gorilla willed it.
I'm getting my tweet ready. Danny says 100 men would beat the gorilla.
No, it's the utter lack of respect and confusion on these kinds of issues baffles me. Again, nature, so violent, so strong. Please respect it. The idea that if there was a pushing contest somehow where the gorilla could exert his force and indirectly, but also in direct competition. Like if there's a wall that can move one way or the other, 100 men pushing at one time would beat a gorilla pushing on the opposite side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the 100 men would win. You can't get 200 pairs of hands on this gorilla just by the nature of space and time and distance.
But remember, I'm flanking him from all angles.
I understand that.
And it's dogpiling the gorilla with just piles of humanity.
Again, you can't get 100 on top of him either. The most you can get is 2 or 3, and he flings them off. They're bruised and battered. As they get back up, he's already swung and clubbed anybody that he wants clubbed.
So me and my wife got into it last night over this a little bit. She is adamantly team gorilla.
Yeah.
And she can't believe that I'm not.
Like, I can't believe anybody would say anything other than the gorilla.
She said, and I quote, they weigh 800 pounds. This one might not. We don't know. She said they can lift 1,800 pounds. I think she's making that up. I'll take her word for it. She said they have 4-inch long fangs. That seems longer than I would imagine. She said one punch he kills you, and he'd get tired of doing it. She said he could rip limbs off, basically, and just swing them around like a baseball bat. I don't see it this way. Also, the gorilla's not going to know right away that it's life or death. So it could eventually learn, oh, man, I'm fighting for my life here, and start wreck shopping people and just murder balling dudes. But initially, I think we get the upper hand quickly because the gorilla's like, hey, guys, what's going on? Oh, ow, ooh, oh. You see what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, upper hand.
Again, the strongest of no's. The idea that you could have any effect on the gorilla that I'm showing you on
one-on-one in a cage, it would be stupid to say that I would. A gorilla would pummel me one-on-one. It's me and 99 dudes. I think we'd beat him. We're smarter.
I think that's insane. The smarts have nothing to do with it. If there's the ability to invent tools, you could distract him with something and come up with it and make a tomahawk or make a gun.
Get people to shout. He looks over. You punch him right in the temple, or that wouldn't do much.
That's like blowing in his ear.
Yeah, again, decidedly that would not do much. It's the choking out we've got to do. I think it's the choking out.
The instant he goes, oh, that's enough. So, what are you going to do? Restrain his arms? No one there can.
You keep saying me. It's me and dozens
Your
of
team.
people.
No one can. He rips you all apart. Then the guy that's holding on to his neck, he throws over and maybe bites. The instant he feels threatened, everyone there is dead as soon as he feels like it.
Doug just said, I don't know why he retweeted my picture of Capital One Arena previewing the Caps game tonight with his comment, which is hilarious. But it's a picture of the arena, and he says, 100 men would easily be able to rip a gorilla's eyes out, and victory would follow. Now, this is getting violent, but he might be onto something.
Well, if you're trying life or death, it is a violent encounter.
Of course.
Like, we're not just going up to a gorilla at the zoo and smacking him in the face and seeing what's what.
Someone's telling me I don't understand how massive, fast, strong, and downright angry, violent a silverback can be. Look, if you mess with the wrong silverback, he might have a chance. I'm just saying, average gorilla, 100 average dudes, FanDuel odds right now, humans, minus 140. Gorilla,
again, insane.
Plus 210.
Humans, waste of money down the toilet. Gorilla, whatever the number you want. I must not be thinking of the right gorilla then. Because to me, it's that 450-pound and up arms that are longer than my entire body. Unbearable strength.
It's just the guy that's sitting behind the glass at the the zoo in DC. That's what I'm thinking. He's there. He might be 400 pounds. 20 men at 100 men at 200 pounds each. 20,000 pounds, metric ton.
I mean, they could lift thousands. Oh,
Grant and Danny on the Fan. So it sounds like your team gorilla.
Gorilla 100%.
Best I can figure out.